Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It's Natalie Jonathas, Inky with Binky. Thank you for checking out my YouTube channel and my Facebook business page, Natalie Jonathas, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It's facebook.com/Inky with Binky. I'm going to make a card for you today. I wanted to show you this card, Make a Wish. It's your birthday. This features a variety of products. It also highlights our designer series paper, the Twinkle Twinkle DSP. This is part of the July promotion. It's buy 3 packs of selected DSP designer series paper, get your 4th pack for free. So this uses the Twinkle Twinkle designer series paper. This is just one sheet that comes in the pack. It is double-sided, just absolutely beautiful. And you can see that I use that designer series paper on this card. I also did this card. It's cased from Stampin' Up! Every Tuesday, they send demonstrators a weekly email. And this was one of the pictures, a similar card was pictured in the email a couple weeks ago, and I really wanted to case it because I think it really shows off the DSP. And I'm also doing this for a team challenge. As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I belong to the Happy Heart Stampers team, and we periodically do challenges and things like that just to keep our creative juices flowing. And so the challenge this week was to create a card using designer series paper. That's part of the buy 3, get 1 free promotion. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this card comes together. So here's my sample, and we are going to use today the Broadway Birthday stamp set. It is a photopolymer stamp set. We're going to use the Broadway Lights framelits dies. I'm going to use, we need Whisper White cut to 4 by 5 1/4. A half sheet of Night of Navy cardstock cut to 8.5 by 5.5. Let's see, we need a few other assorted things. We've got these Twinkle Twinkle embellishments that are part of the Twinkle Twinkle suite. This silver metallic thread, of course, our adhesive. I'm using Fast Fuse, regular dimensionals and mini dimensionals. Your clear blocks to mount your stamps, and 3 inks today: Memento, Balmy Blue, and Night of Navy. So let's get started. The magic of TV, I have pre-cut this piece here where we're going to stamp Wish. I've pre-cut that, and that's actually using a die from the Broadway Lights framelits. So these are the framelits, and it's this die right here, okay? And when you die cut, it cuts 2 pieces. It cuts this perimeter type piece that has the holes in there, so it looks more like a Broadway marquee. And it also cuts out this center piece, okay? So you have this marquee shape, solid shape. So I just die cut it before I went on camera, and I've got that interior, this marquee shape here. Okay, now we have our pieces of, I have that half sheet of Night of Navy cardstock. And so we're going to go ahead and just start with that. And I've already scored it at 4 1/4. And I'm just going to fold it in half and grab my bone folder to just give me some nice sharp creases. Now, we've got this marquee here, this marquee piece where we're going to stamp Wish. We also have, pardon my arms, 4 strips of designer series paper. They are 4 3/4, 4 3/4 long. Let me get my 4 strips here. Okay, 4 3/4 by 1 1/4, 3/4, 3/4, and 1 inch, and they're all 4 3/4 top to bottom. Okay, so that's going to give us this little staggered look that we have here. Let's go ahead and first start by adhering our Designer Series paper. So this is going to be your card. We're going to stamp this wish, but I want to do my stamping, at once at the end when I'm opening up my ink. So this is where kind of your banner is going to go. And I just took these strips. It's the thicker one, and then that 3/4 inch piece, and then the 1 inch piece, and another 3/4 inch piece. And you just kind of stagger them, overlap them. There's no real science to this. So I'm just going to start, and I'm using Fast Fuse. It's been discontinued. I just have an abundance of Fast Fuse laying around, and it is my preferred adhesive, and I'm going to use that. Use up my supply of it. You can use any kind of adhesive. I know some of you like the liquid glue. Snail will work just great. And we're just going to go ahead and lay these strips of paper on. So I want that 1 3/4 inch, that 1 1/4 inch wide piece, a 3/4 inch wide piece. Now this is going to be the inch wide piece. And we just want to kind of overlap and ever so slightly have them cocked at a slight angle. Just a little bit there, just for some added interest. Okay, perfect. So I've adhered my strips of Designer Series paper. And so we're really going to go on to stamping now. And actually, since I have my tape runner out, let me just go ahead, and because I used a Night and Navy card base, I have this piece of Whisper White cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to adhere that on the inside of my card so that it is much easier to write your message. It would look really cool if you wanted to write your message on the inside using a silver metallic pen, but I thought that would the white piece would probably make life a lot easier. So we have that done. Now we're going to come in and we're going to take this marquee shape that I previously die cut. We are going to use Balmy Blue. This is the new style ink pad, and my ink pad still goes a little rough. I haven't used it all that much, so they do go a little rough in the beginning. But with use, they start sliding a lot better. And we're going to use this solid wish image. Do you see the solid image? And then below it in the stamp set, you've got that polka dot image. Okay? That's what's going to give us this two-tone effect. So that solid wish is going to be in Balmy Blue. That polka dot is going to be in Night of Navy. So I have my solid wish image mounted onto my clear block. I'm going to ink it up. Okay. And pardon my head in the camera. Try to get it straight on this piece. Give it a good press. There we go. Excellent. Clear block aside, and I'm actually done with the Balmy Blue. So I can go ahead and close my ink pad up. Okay, next we want to go in with our polka dotted wish, and I have that mounted onto a clear block. The Night of Navy is still my old style ink pad. Go. Of course, there's ink on my fingers. All right, now the trick is, and I'm going to try to not get my head in the camera, I am going to line up, and that's why it's a clear stamp and a clear block. I'm going to line up those clear dots right over that solid wish image. And I'm going to give it a good press. Ta-da! Perfect. Love it. Looking great. and close up my Night of Navy. I'm actually done with my Night of Navy ink pad. So now I've got 2 itty bitty scraps of Whisper White, and you can use any kind of Whisper White scraps you have. I honestly don't even know the dimensions. I think this is a 1/2 inch strip. Maybe this is a 1/4 inch, and this is, well, here, I'm on my good paper. Just shy of a 1/2 inch, like maybe 7/8, and then I've got this itty bitty skinny strip, which is about 5/8. Okay. So we're going to use, and they are in the stamp set as well, this Make a It's Your Birthday. Just to get the full effect that we have here. Make a wish, it's your birthday. Now, the Make a has this little line under there, and I really don't want to stamp that line. So I am going to use sticky notes to just do a little bit of masking. And it's kind of tricky to do the masking because this is a photopolymer stamp set and there's not a lot of room. But I am just going to go ahead and go for the best. And I'm going to use Memento black ink for this stamping. And I'm going to take the thicker, like the maybe 5/8 strip of Whisper White cardstock that I have here. And I'm going to take my Memento and ink up Make-A. A little more tap. There we go. I'm going to peel Post-it note off because I do not want to stamp that. And I'm just going to line it up centered on my little strip. Excellent. Get rid of that. And, oh, right in front of me. Here we go. It's your birthday. So we're going to take that really skinny little bit of cardstock here. I'm going to ink up the It's Your Birthday. And just going to try to center that. Look at that. You see that? Well, that's why we use cardstock. We flip it over and we just try it again. There we go. Better. So I'm going to close up my Memento black ink, and that is actually the end of my stamping, guys. I'm just going to take my snips and I'm just going to trim that little sentiment strip down. And I'm going to just trim this sentiment strip down. Okay. Now, it's time to really put our card together. So, what I want to do is let's go back and look at my sample, the silver metallic thread. I want to get that back there. So, easiest way to do that is I've got my silver metallic thread. I'm going to wrap it around my hand about 7 times. Well, all right. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's hard to work with at times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm just going to trim it. Okay. I love the metallic thread, but sometimes, I swear to God, they have a mind of their own. Holy smokes. So I wrapped it around and I'm going to pinch it and then try to slide it off my fingers. I'm going to put down in the center of my card a little bit of fast fuse to adhere the ends of the metallic thread, so that they are not sticking out of my project like unruly little things. And then I'm just going to play with the metallic thread. And you know, there's no real science to this. Just want to play with them a little bit. Okay. I mean, any way you cut it, your card is going to look really cool. Just trying to get some different effects here and get this thread just how I would like it. There we go. All right. Cool. Now, on the back of my wish sentiment, this marquee piece, I'm going to just pop up some Stampin' Dimensionals, about 3, just across the center. And get those little sticky backs off. I swear to God, these sticky backs wind up everywhere. I found them in the bathroom. I found them in the bed. Life of a crafter, right? So, just want to twist it on me a little bit. Okay. So, there we go. And I'm going to adhere my sentiment like that. Okay. Now, for these skinny little sentiment strips, I'm going to put mini dimensionals on the back. Okay, so get the backing papers off of this. And I'm going to adhere this slightly cocked again, just for a little added interest. I'm going to adhere that to the panel. And again, I'm going to try to get the backing papers off. I normally use my little pokey tool, but for some reason I don't have that here when I was setting up to shoot my video. And then again, slightly askew. It's your birthday. Now, finishing touch, the little stars that come, you get 4 sheets. There's 2 sheets that are like an iridescent. I think to me they almost look pink. And then 2 sheets of silver. And I'm just going to take the little stars, they are adhesive, and just put one on each corner of this wish banner. There we go, guys. So, this is the card we just made today. Here's my sample. What do you think, guys? Drop me a comment what you think. Let me know. It's a lot of fun to make this card. I think it's really great. It can work feminine. It almost can be masculine. It can be for a boy, a kid's card. I think it's really, really cool. It uses our beautiful designer series paper in a whole new way. Our Broadway birthday stamp set and coordinating framelits, which you can purchase as a bundle for 10% off. Stock up on the designer series paper. That's buy 3 packs. Get your 4th pack free on select papers. And let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Holiday catalogs are going to be coming out soon. I've already seen some sneak peeks at things in the holiday catalog from my friends who have earned the incentive trip to Alaska right now. They're getting a preview. Everything that's to come in our holiday catalog, so it is not going to disappoint. Let me know. Drop a comment or message me with your address, and I will make sure that you get a complimentary holiday catalog out to you. We'll be mailing those in mid-August. So thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and happy stamping. Thank you so much. And if you would like to purchase any of these supplies to make your own cards, just let me know. I would be so honored to earn your business. It's truly been a pleasure stamping with you today. Bye-bye.